Happy New Year!
What year is? Oh, 2026. Happy New Year!
Chaz forgot what year it is.
It's been a long year, brother. It has.
There's been a lot of good stuff that has been happening, though.
A lot of great stuff.
Yeah. Ooh. It's been a lot of fun, and we appreciate you guys' support of Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. We want to shout out our sponsors before we get into the episode. The first one is Shelly's Hardware. If you need that bolts individually, you don't have to buy a whole pack of random bolts that you don't need.
No.
You can buy
one single bolt like Hunter?
One single bolt.
Ooh.
And you can buy that bolt, or you can buy a big leaf blower, or I saw like this really cool red wagon the other day. I was this close.
Like an old school red wagon?
Yes.
That's cool.
I was like, I want to buy that red wagon and drag my son around. That'd be kind of fun.
Is it loud? It's not loud enough.
The wheels were pretty big, which makes it not as loud. So I appreciate that.
I'm going to look for one of those ones that you hit the buttons and it screams. Boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, bop, 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 bop.
Oh my gosh.
Uncle Chaz, yes. What?
So anyways, Shelly's Hardware, you can get everything you need. Beyond that, a few weeks ago, my wife and I actually got paint. You can get paint there. They mix it for you and everything. Nice. And we got paint, and we remodeled something we bought from Thrift Depot over here. And then we also bought other pieces of it over here at Habitat from Humanity. So cool. we used all the little thrift stores and then Shelly's Hardware for the paint and paint supplies over here. So you can get everything you need over here.
I love it. We got to support local, especially when they're supporting nonprofits. It really makes a difference. And, there's a lot of neat little things they have that are not something you're going to find at Home Depot. They have really cool, like, memorabilia and different just toys, all sorts of cool stuff, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Vintage
I agree.
Stuff. So.
No, it's super fun. The next sponsor we're going to shout out is Spherion Staffing. They are local experts in recruitment. Spherion understands the unique needs of the Northern Nevada job market. They connect qualified candidates with leading companies, ensuring the right fit every time. Whether you need administrative support, light industrial staff, or professional hires, Spherion takes the stress out of staffing. Call or text Spherion today at 775-829-8367. That's kind of cool. You can text them.
I like that. That's awesome.
Do you need a job?
No.
You're happy with your job?
Yes.
What do you do?
I love my calling. So I actually happen to work in hospice, and I'm a spiritual care chaplain and director of volunteer services, and get to love on the dying and their families and just be present through those difficult chapters. But yes, I love my calling.
You have poured into me quite a lot. I tend to have some darker days, and that's more I think probably my proclivity as a person is I lean into the frustrating situations in life. But being in the work I'm in and you're in, there are days where where we see a lot of darkness, and we see people that are at the end. Like literally today when I walked into Good Shepherd, there was someone that wanted to cause problems, that wanted to yell at me, and he was not well mentally. I will be honest, he was not well, and I tried to help him with resources and those kinds of things, but he was yelling at my volunteers, and that just tells you, like, this is a hard position. This is a hard place to volunteer. But we have volunteers that volunteer every week.
I know.
That care about these people.
The volunteer's been here 15 years.
I know. It's wild.
Because they also see the beautiful moments, just like I do in hospice. You guys get to see those good moments where you're able to help someone, and it makes a huge difference. And, we have to hold on to those moments and look at the good. There's going to be the bad situations. We have to have healthy boundaries, and you have to protect your volunteers as well. But there's always a why behind the behavior. And like you had said in an earlier episode, they're coming from a really broken place sometimes. And we just have to remember that and love them with healthy boundaries. And sometimes that means they are not able to utilize their services for a while. But it's important work, and it most good things don't come without hard work, and
it's true.
This makes a difference. But we have some really exciting news, right?
Exciting news
for 2026, and this is big. So let's just kind of set the platform first of why this came about. So Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, yes, we help provide clothing security, and we do it in a dignified way where the people get to pick out and have dignity and hope and be loved on, and the socialization and come shopping. But there's a lot of people that cannot come to our storefront. There's a lot of people in the rules, people during crises or emergency situations. There's times where there's houses being burnt down or large wildfires. There's times there's natural disasters. There's tons of different scenarios. There's also seniors in the rules. There's youth who can't drive or are at the high schools who really need different kinds of services. One fundamental thing we've always said is we want to meet people where they're at. We've always said we want to collaborate. This is really exciting because what Dave's going to kind of share the vision for is something that's going to bring resources to people. And we get to be a catalyst of that with some amazing partners. It's not just clothes. It's going to be things like mental health resources, housing resources, to very vulnerable populations, from high school students who are homeless, foster care kids, all the way up to seniors or people, families in rules. So with that being said, we want to encompass all those resources. We want to do it in a way that goes to them, but is dignified and pretty darn cool. And I'll let you kind of share more about that.
So it's interesting you mentioned this because I've had several people recently come up to me and say, "Hey, Dave, what's the big announcement you guys keep talking about?" And I'm like, the reality is, insert name here, is we have several big announcements coming up. But the big one we want to talk about today, the big one we've been hinting at for a while, is our Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet, mobile micro closet. We want to make sure to meet people where they're at. We want to be able to help people in dire situations, to be able to not only help them, but get them specifically what they need with the resources we already have at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. This came to reality. This came as a vision from the community, for the community, in conversations with people in need.
It's so crazy to me that the community came together. So let me just set this. It's over a $250,000 project to make this happen. I'm just going to be really transparent. We have one anonymous person and foundation, which I don't know we have permission to say, but this individual and foundation provide $85,000 up front because this person believed in this mission and this vision. We have the Leonette Foundation, which they did a check signing that contributed. Who else has come alongside
Redfield
us?
Foundation and an anonymous donor from the Community Foundation, as well as Redfield I already said Redfield.
Yep.
So
I know that
several different
Pennington
foundations.
Foundation has shown interest, and they may be matching. They've said that they would like to consider that. So we'll just be frank. We're almost there, you guys. There's a few more pieces that have to fall into place. But let's really talk about what does that look like. So, for example, when you have foster kids or kids that are homeless under 18, there's a huge barrier for those, and even Eddie House struggles to reach them. That's why they started a program to go out to high schools. So Eddie House will be partnering with us on this, and this is not just like what's a mobile micro closet. This is an emergency response tour bus that is decked out, that's going to have resources like tablets and Wi-Fi to be able to sign up for Medicaid or other resources with protections in place. There's going to be chaplaincy resources like Great Basin Chaplain Corps for mental health and crisis intervention support. There's going to be things like the oh my goodness, we have the amazing Renovation Foundation that has donated 5,000 pieces of new clothing, like sweats and possibly more partnership in the future.
Yeah, this is going to be huge. This is about collaboration. This is something we've been talking about at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet for years, to be able to meet people where they're at and to be able to have an emergency response vehicle that can go to those fires, that can make sure that people in need that have nothing can get what they need. This is about you meeting people where they're at.
I mean, I like, think about this, you guys. You're on the scene of a Red Cross camp, maybe at Washoe County Center, because of like when the fires took place. We roll up and people can come on board, pick out clothes, shop, use the tablets appropriately with provisions to be able to sign up for resources, have, spiritual care if they want it, or mental health and crisis intervention support on board. And going out to the high schools and partnering with different school districts, including Washoe County School District and Eddie House, and going out to those high schools so that kids that cannot drive to get resources, that are minors and like Eddie House struggles to reach.
Yeah. So let me be frank. One of the first conversations, and this was a dream a long time ago. And I've had a lot of ideas and dreams for Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet to help us to reach even more people than ever. But this one was a conversation with Trevor, who is the executive director, CEO
Chief
of Eddie
Executive
House.
Officer.
And we were having coffee and we were talking about it. He said, I want to be able to meet people where they're at. And I'm like, I do too. I want to meet people where they're at. And he was talking about his their high school program that Eddie House has, where they're able to meet people where they're at. And when we talked about it, and we would love to have a micro closet meet people. I'm like, oh, that's a mobile micro closet. That's what that is. And we talked about it, and we brainstormed the idea, and then our board talked about it. We brainstormed the idea, and then we've had other people that are visionaries that are funding the program that have brainstormed the idea to make it a reality. And our goal, we are so close to making it a reality, but our goal is to meet people where they're at, not only high school students, but not only Title I schools, not only rurals in Fernley, Fallon, and beyond.
Senior centers out there, right? Rolling up. I mean, can you imagine? It's going to be incredible.
But also the emergency response capability to be able to say, hey, there are huge fires happening in Northwest Reno. Yeah. Let's just send the mobile microcloset out there and meet people where they need help now.
Partnering with the food bank, we have different food, maybe not long-term grocery supplies, but maybe the immediate needs for them at the shelter that they're staying at the family centers. I mean, it's endless. And the collaboration piece, that's what I love, is this is a resource hub and emergency response on wheels to meet people where they're at, like you're saying.
This is something we've been so excited about for a while, but haven't been able to announce to the community. So thank you guys for listening to this podcast.
It is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more to this. We're not going to give away all the details, but it's exciting, and I hope you guys are excited.
So this new year, as we focus on helping those in need, we beg you, we implore you to come alongside what we're doing and helping those in need beyond the Reno Sparks area. And in the Reno Sparks area as well, to be able to help the people who need it most. And you can donate any amount online on getclothes.org. You can be a part of this. I mean, if you're a large enough business that wants to make a large enough donation, if you want to reach out to me personally and say, Dave, we want our name on this so we are showing the community that we are helping the least of these, reach out to me. My email is dave@getclothes.org. I talk about it all the time on the show. Email me. I will make sure you get on there because you want to be a part of this initiative to help those in need.
It's a game changer. It
is.
It's a big deal. There's a lot more of this than people realize, and all the resources in one place. We're not even talking about a tenth of what this could encompass, and it's exciting. So thank you for your hard work on this, Dave. Thank you to all those anonymous donors who believed in this so much to have raised almost all the money already, and we're getting close. And I mean, it's powerful. So don't miss the opportunity. You want to be a part of this, and it's not about show or recognition, but if you're with an organization, foundation, and you're like, this sounds amazing, this is something that it's going to reach people all over Northern Nevada.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be seen all over Northern Nevada. And this is something to be not proud of, but honored to be a part of, a privilege, because it's gonna impact generations. And there's a lot to it. We're not going to announce it all, but thank you for listening and being a part of this. And 2026 is going to be an incredible year. It's a record-breaking one.
We're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. And if any one of the board of directors is watching this, I want to say a personal thank you.
Thank you.
I know there are several board members that watch this from Good Shepherd's Closet, and also several of you that are foundations. I know you guys watch this as well. So, and you want to stay anonymous, which I respect. Thank you. Thank you for the person who donates $10. Thank you for the person who donates $20. It doesn't matter. What matters is us coming together as a community to help those in need. And without that, I mean, why are we doing what we're doing if we're not helping those in need?
I can't wait for the collaboration, and why aren't we, and how we're going to work together. Like, it's exciting. The nonprofits are coming alongside us. It's a game changer.
It is.
It's literally just a vehicle that we're going to use for collaboration and serving those in need.
And the reality is, and I've said this on the show several times, we could do this with anything. We could do this with food. We could do this with, I don't know, glasses. But there are already nonprofits doing that, so why not?
I also just learned about a really neat concept. You're going to kill me. I won't say it on air. In Colorado. And I tell you what, it is cool. And it could be like this, but for food. And it's really with the casinos. And I'm like, who knows? You never know what could be in the future.
Who knows? And we're all about innovation. We're all about making the next step to help people that need it most. I mean, that's my heart. That's my vision.
Yeah.
I've never really cared about clothes, Chaz. I've never been like, oh, clothes are something I have to help people with. Yeah. The reality is I just want to help people. I want to meet them where they're at. Whatever the vehicle, no pun intended.
That was a good dad joke. See, you're getting it. You're getting it. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how we help people. The reality is we need to be helping people with things that you might even throw away tomorrow. Right? Like you might throw away those pair of jeans. You might throw away those sweatpants.
Yeah.
Or you can help someone. So, thank you guys so much for listening to this New Year's announcement episode.
Happy New Year. Thank you for a great year, and looking forward to the new year ahead.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate you as the president of Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet and our friendship. I really do. I know I make a lot of jokes, but I really do value our friendship, not only publicly, but also privately. I appreciate. Oh my gosh, dear Lord,
Nika, don't kill me. He just means as a private friend. That's all.
But there are days, and you know this. There are days
both of us
where I'm like, dude,
I call you up. Yeah,
I can't keep doing this. It is so hard.
We're so close, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna hold each other up. That's why you got to find those circle of friends, though, that build you up and to build each other up, because when you fall, the other one picks you up. And we have a really good core group of different brothers and sisters in Christ, and you guys mean the world to me. I mean, we could not do what we do without that supportive group.
Yeah, absolutely. So happy New Year's and a happy 2026 to all of you.
I can't do any of these
20
I want you to fireworks.
This is all pre-recorded. I can add all sorts of fireworks. Here we go. Fireworks. That's happening right now. You don't even know.
Better. Now I'm going to expect it.
Hey, thank you guys so much for supporting Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet and making it a reality. It has been quite the ride. There are days...
No pun intended. It's going to be a ride.
There are days where as our board of directors...
Can I drive the tour bus?
Sure. We literally have a conversation of, how did we get here?
Man.
How did we get here? How do we make... But the reality is we didn't get here. God made it happen, and the community supported what was happening. Yeah. So thank you guys for believing us. Thank you for allowing us to help those in need every single day.
Yes.
We help
a lot of people.
Over 800 people. It's going to be a lot more a month, no matter what. We're asking you to come alongside and help one. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.